Today, I'm back at Ferrari-Maserati of Long Island to check out the cars in their inventory, so let's go check them out. So I just got out of my car to discover this, an 812 Superfast parked outside. It's actually sold, waiting to be delivered to its new owner. This is just such a gorgeous looking vehicle. Naturally aspirated 6.5 liter V12 engine, 789 horsepower, rear wheel drive. Don't tell me that doesn't sound fun, because to me that sounds like a blast. I love the quad taillights and the quad exhaust. Let's listen to its rumble. With most of Ferrari's new cars being twin turbocharged, like the Roma, the Portofino, the F8, and the SF90 Stradale, it really makes me appreciate when I come across a naturally aspirated Ferrari, but sadly it doesn't look like they'll be around too much longer. There'll be the 812 GTO as far as I'm aware, and then it's going to be hybrid assisted. Sadly, I'm really going to miss just having the naturally aspirated V12, and that's it, with no hybrid assistance. This 812 is painted in a gorgeous silver color with silver wheels and carbon fiber center caps. It's also got blue brake calipers, which are a nice touch. And a very dark blue leather interior with the Daytona style racing seats that I love. These are made of carbon fiber. They look so cool. And I love that steering wheel. You can see the Manettino dial on the right side there and the engine start stop button on the left. I want to know, do you guys like this spec, or would you pick a different one? Personally, I think this is a great spec, but it's just not my style. I wouldn't go with Rosso Corsa, but I'd just go with something a bit more bright and loud. Maybe blue Electrico. I know that looks great on this car, but this spec just isn't me. So we're gonna say goodbye to this 812 Superfast for now and walk right past this yellow California T, and we're gonna head over to the detailing building to see what they've got inside. Inside the detailing building, we've got an Audi R SQ8 SUV, which is basically a Lamborghini Urus. They're both from the same parent company, and they're also based on the same chassis, so they're practically identical. But me personally, I would still prefer to have the Lamborghini branding. Audi's nice, it's just not my cup of tea, but I really like how this has exposed carbon fiber parts all around the car, especially at the front, even on the mirrors here. And if we come around to the back of this SUV, you've got it down here. Here we've got a gorgeous Ferrari 812 GTS, the convertible version of the 812 Superfast. This one's in gray with a red interior. This car starts at $397,000, so basically 400 grand. But with all the options this one has, the total price is $467,000. Some of the options that contribute to that $467K sticker price are the Ferrari Scuderia shields on the side of the car. These cost $1,856. That's pretty wild just for a pair of shields. If we take a look at the window sticker here, you can see the options. Next to that, we've got a Huracan 580-2, aka the rear wheel drive variant, and you could tell by this front bumper, and this is a Spider. that's interesting. I was just informed that this 488 Pista Spider is sold and it's waiting to be put on the truck to be shipped to its new owner. But before they do that, let's take a quick look at it. It's painted in Giallo Triplo Strato with an Italian flag stripe. I actually did a video on this car a while back. I remember the sticker price is $560,000. Now, I'm not a huge fan of this spec. It reminds me of McDonald's colors with the yellow exterior and the red interior. It's not my style, but I appreciate that the owner went all out as opposed to staying conservative with their spec. These gold wheels especially pop with the red brake calipers, and this one does have carbon fiber center caps, which are always a nice touch. You've also got tons of carbon fiber, like here on the side of the car, as well as at the front, over there. And if we come around to the back, it's also right there. The entire rear diffuser is exposed carbon fiber, and I believe this costs $30,000 to replace. You've got more exposed carbon fiber near the taillights as well as back here. It's pretty much everywhere. I have trouble finding places on this car that don't have carbon fiber pieces. And next to the Pista Spider, we've got a Rolls-Royce Dawn, which is another gorgeous car. I really like the Dawn, but I think I would prefer the Wraith, but nonetheless it is a beautiful car, and it looks like he's about to inspect it or take it away. That startup was just very quiet. The mic is pointing towards me, so it's quiet to begin with. There's a twin turbo V12 under that hood. I love these daytime running lights. Oh, an Aston Martin DB11 just left. There it goes. So we've got a few nice cars at the dealership today. I would assume this Dawn just sold. So this 458 Spider is also sold, so they brought it up front and put it next to the Pista. It's a pretty simple spec, black paint with gray wheels and yellow brake calipers. This car was designed by Pininfarina, and that's why it's so gorgeous. The F12 Berlinetta was also designed by Pininfarina. It was actually the last car designed by them, and the A12 Superfast, the F12's successor, was not designed by Pininfarina, and that's why some people don't find it extremely gorgeous or as gorgeous as the F12 Berlinetta. But on the topic of the 458, I find this car extremely appealing. You've got the 3 exhaust pipes in the center, whereas on the 458 Speciale, the track-focused version of this car, you've got 2 exhaust pipes, one here and one here, similar to those on the Pista. I'm not sure if I like those tinted taillights. I mean, they're really dark. As I'm checking out this Pista up close, I can't help but notice just how gorgeous this yellow paint color is, Giallo Triplo Strato. It's a 3-layer pearl yellow paint from Ferrari, and in my opinion, it's the best yellow paint they offer. When the sun hits this color, it is extraordinary. You can see the pearl pop and come to life, and it just gives the car so much personality and makes it look so gorgeous. And I was just talking with 2 other guys about this spec, whether we like it or not, and we all agreed that the Italian flag stripe kind of throws off the car. On top of that, you've got the gold wheels, but to each their own. I'm just glad it's a crazy spec, honestly. The 458 generation marked the end of the naturally aspirated V8 era for Ferrari, so it is a very special generation, but the 488 generation is just as special. These cars are twin turbocharged, which means they don't sound as good, but the performance you can get out of these cars is just insane. This car has 711 horsepower from its 3.9 liter twin turbo V8, top speed of 211 miles per hour, which is incredible. I can only imagine how fun it would be to try to reach the top speed of this car. And look what we've got here, the limited production $1.7 million Ferrari Monza SP1.